Hello my fellow Scorpios, welcome back to my channel. Thank you so much for joining me today. This is going to be a soul's journey reading, and as always it is a general reading. It is not a one-to-one reading, so the messages may or may not resonate with you. Time is fluid, energies are interchangeable, and it is not gender specific, okay? So just keep an open mind and take what messages resonates for you and leave the rest, okay? Let's go ahead and get started here. So I went ahead and pulled some cards for you just to save time on the shuffling. And so far, the overall energy, the overarching energy that I'm feeling for you is tapping into your authenticity, okay? It's about finding your voice, you know, finding, not necessarily, it's more just about being yourself, okay? And let me show you, let me tell you why here. So the first card is the Squirrel Spirit, and it says believe in yourself, and this is an affirmation from Spirit saying that you have what it takes. Now in this card, I see a powerful manifester. You know, I see a powerful magician, which is you, Scorpio, right? You know, we're powerful beings. We know how to co-create with spirit. And this is what you're doing. But there's an underlying factor here, and it has to do with self-confidence, you know. This is something that I deal with on a personal level as well. Now, with this lion spirit here, it says, be generous of spirit. And I feel like this is what you're doing is you're learning how, not necessarily learning, but you are being generous with spirit. It's like there's a certain calmness in this card. There's a certain, let me read this one out of the book here, because it talks about giving from the heart, you know, and really understanding your purpose in that way, coming to an understanding. Yeah, see, Lion Spirit's appearance is a reminder that you have been given the gift of pride and a healthy sense of your worth to express your divine, authentic self in a unique way. Yeah, because we're unique, right, Scorpio? It says, be proud yet humble, practice gratitude, and you will find that the accolades that come to you are no match for the joy of knowing that you have been able to do for others through expressing the bounty of generosity within you. Yeah, because I feel like with you, Scorpio, or at least with us, it's like when we give our heart to others, like magic happens, right? Like we're able to uplift and inspire, you know, and we're able to really make people happy. And then this card here, the Wombat Spirit, it says be at home. Basically, this is talking about being comfortable in your own skin, appreciating your loved ones, you know, your family and friends. Being comfortable enough to fully be yourself. Because with this Nightingale Spirit, with this Nightingale Spirit, this talks about singing your own song, expressing yourself freely. Some of you are involved in performance arts, you know, so take it as it resonates. But this is all about just expressing yourself completely, fully being yourself. And with this card here, the chopped wood, or chopped wood, this card talks about, you know, decluttering, being resourceful, repurposing, It also talks about, you know, cutting karmic ties. So, you know, could be ending karmic relationships or karmic situations, right? But basically cleaning up your home. Let's see, what is under here? So we got new moon in Pisces, and it says meditate and contemplate. So this could be what you're doing, or this could be what is needed of you in order to find this, you know, confidence. We have full moon in Sagittarius. Look at the bigger picture. It's interesting because, like, I'm feeling that that's what you're doing, like with this lion spirit here, is it's like you're kind of taking a step back to see the bigger picture, to see how your life is, you know, impacts others, how your life, you know, influences others, because that's what I see here for you, is that you're an influencer. You know, that honestly, that's one of Scorpio's, you know, best traits, whether they realize it or not, is how much they influence others. Because from what I've gained, from what I've come to understand for Scorpios, is that we are, you know, the transformers of the zodiacs, meaning that we are able to transform people. We are able to help people grow, you know. And I think that once you find your confidence within yourself, once you're able to fully express yourself and be authentic in your own skin, you are able to exude that confidence. You're able to exude that outwardly in a way that, you know, truly helps uplift people, help people grow and expand. That's what Sagittarius is about. So we got mending. There are some things here that I feel need to be healed within yourself. Now, I'm going to read a little bit of that one out of the book too here. Let's see, 52. Mending, forgiveness, making amends, healing after arguments. Each time we are hurt and allow the hurt to pass through us without understanding the integration, we accumulate an unwanted burden. This keeps us chained to the very things we need to heal: the pain, the memories, the echoes of resentments, and the arguments that we rehearse over and over. Now is the time for mending rifts, healing wounds, and letting go of old hurts in order to reclaim your power. Now is the time to forgive, to release, to make peace, and to make amends to others. Set yourself free. You see that? Set yourself free, Scorpio. Because personally, as a Scorpio, I feel like I've dealt with a lot of hurt in the past. I feel like I've been betrayed so many times by people that I thought I trusted, right? And for me, it's about releasing that. It's about letting that go and not letting that affect me, because those situations aren't who I am, and I know that to be true, right? They may have played a part in the person that I've become, but they don't make me who I am, right? And I think that for you, this whole situation is about letting that go, releasing it, releasing all that pain, all the judgment, you know, because us as Scorpios, like, we do a lot of analyzing, but at the same time, we're afraid of when people start to overanalyze us. And it's about letting that go, like not being afraid to be vulnerable. You know what I mean, Scorpio? Let's go ahead and jump into the tarot here. Let's see what the tarot cards have to say. All right, on the bottom of the deck, look at that. We got the Queen of Emotions. This is our energy, Scorpio. We got our emotions in check, right? Not only that, but we have a lot of heart, a lot of love to give. You know, the Queen of Emotions is very loving. She's very compassionate. She's very open and vulnerable. She's open to receiving. And that's part of the journey here. That's part of the challenge, is putting yourself in a place where you are open and in the receiving mode to receive your abundance. And you can't do that if you haven't found your confidence. You know what I mean? Let's see, Spirit. What messages do we have for Scorpio's highest good here? What can you tell us? What messages do we have for Scorpio's highest good? What messages do we have for Scorpio's highest good? Look at that. The Three of Voices. This is pain and heartache, past hurt, right? This could be talking about a third-party situation, but I'm not really feeling that so much. Let's see, Spirit. Yeah, you've been hurt in the past, and that's why it's hard for you to find your confidence to be yourself. Because it's giving me that energy of like, as soon as you open up to somebody, as soon as you express yourself freely with somebody, it feels like it like backfires, you know, and that's painful for us. We don't like that feeling. We got the Ten of Emotions. Okay. So it feels like on the outside things are great. On the outside you're happy. You're enjoying your time with your friends and your family. Because the Ten of Emotions, this is like emotional fulfillment, emotional bliss, right? It's like things are great outwardly, but on the inside I feel this pain here. The Empress, I just did the reading for Libra, and Libra got the same kind of message of like, you are an Empress, you are a goddess, you know, or a god. It's not gender specific, but you do have the confidence to fully be yourself, to go after what it is that you truly want in life. The Empress, you know, nobody messes with the Empress because she knows her worth. And it's tied in with this wombat spirit here, in that it's okay to fully be yourself. It's okay to fully express yourself, Scorpio. You have the power. You know, the Empress also talks about things coming to fruition for you, right? And then the Five of Voices in reverse. Interesting. I'm hearing that you just have to let this go. Whatever the voices in your head, I feel like you have to let it go. And I also feel this energy of not really wanting to, it's like you don't want any kind of confrontation. I'm getting this energy of like avoiding confrontation. So maybe that's a source of why it's hard for you to express yourself, because I know that we are intense beings and we're very misunderstood. But at the same time, we can't be afraid of being ourselves, you know what I mean? But there's an internal battle mentally, I feel. What else, Spirit? What other messages do we have for Scorpio's highest good? We got the Five of Materials in reverse. So I feel like whatever this is, in terms of like whatever it is that you're trying to manifest, I feel like it's going to help you get out of this scarcity mindset. I feel like it's going to help you achieve your goals, but also uplift you in a way. So for example, say you're struggling financially. I feel like whatever this goal is, whatever this achievement is that you want to accomplish, it's going to help bring more financial success, you know, into your life. Basically help you get out of that scarcity mindset, like that feeling like there's something missing. And that could also be tied into healing old hurts, right? Healing old wounds. What else, Spirit? What other messages do we have for Scorpio? The moon, Pisces energy. Okay, so what I'm understanding is through this act of being generous with spirit, like you're going to find happiness and truths will be illuminated for you. What's interesting is we have the pink full moon coming up here, and that's, you know, the full moon in Scorpio. Truths will be revealed, meaning feelings will be illuminated one way or another, you know. So continue to pay attention to the signs and synchronicities. Let's see what else, Spirit. But it ultimately feels like you're gonna come out of your shell in terms of like your emotions and expressing yourself. It feels like you're headed in that direction of like being unafraid, you know, not giving an F of what others think, because we have that innate ability. Yeah. Knight of Inspiration, the Knight of Wands. This is forward movement, you know, taking inspired action. This could be talking about travel, but mostly it's just like feeling that spark, feeling that fire, that passion, and moving forward with it, you know. That's what you're doing, Scorpio, which is beautiful. Can I get one more card, Spirit? What are the messages do we have for Scorpio's highest good? And then we have the Ace of Voices in reverse. So I feel like for some of you, there is a lack of clarity surrounding what it is that you're meant to do. I feel like there's a lack of clarity around what exactly is your passion, you know, like what exactly is your niche, so to speak. And I feel like that's one of the reasons that's kind of holding you back here. It's kind of keeping you in this energy of, you know, not sure how to move forward. But I feel like the more that you continue to give, you know, in spirit, the more that this is going to illuminate itself for you. Does that make sense, Scorpio? Bottom of the deck, we got the Page of Materials in reverse. Yeah, you're just not taking the initial steps. You're just not investing too much into it, because I feel like you know, this is a quintessential Scorpio who is guarded, right, with their emotions, with their feelings, and afraid to truly be yourself, which is a happy, you know, delightful person, right? I'm not saying that you're not a happy or delightful person. I'm just saying, like, I think that when us Scorpios are able to fully express ourselves, we bring a lot of joy to people. You know, that's just the truth. But whatever it is, whatever this endeavor is, I feel like you're hesitant to invest more into it. You're hesitant to continue taking the initial steps here. All right, so we're going to go ahead and take a look at the most likely outcome. We're going to take a glimpse into the future. Keep in mind that this is not set in stone because you do have free will and your actions shape destiny. So just take it with a grain of salt, all right? Bottom of the deck, look at that. We got the Wheel of Fortune. Fortune favors the brave, that's what I'm hearing. And it's like you do have luck on your side. You know, the Wheel of Fortune also talks about divine timing. Things are meant to happen in divine order. So one, there's a level of patience that needs to happen, probably within yourself. But also, I feel like good things are coming, Scorpio. Let's see. What's coming up next for Scorpio's highest good spirit? What's coming up next for Scorpio? What can you tell us? What messages? What's coming up next for Scorpio? So we got the Nine of Wands. That's the guarded Scorpio there. So it's like you're still gonna be blocking your emotions. You're still gonna be hiding this pain, this hurt, right? And then look, we got the Empress again. But see, this is the Scorpio that I know. On the outside, you're this beautiful, magnetizing, attractive creature, right? You got all the power within you, but you hide in your deepest emotions here. You're hiding that pain. You're not letting nobody see your pain. It's like Scorpio knows that we gotta be vulnerable, but at the same time, we ain't gonna be vulnerable. Let's see. Okay. The Hierophant. Taurus energy. And it's interesting, we're talking about Taurus energy because we are in Taurus season, right? This season talks about taking time out. Did I already say this part? Oh, no. It talks about, you know, being selfish in a way that is productive, you know, taking time out for yourself only to continue furthering your goals and your ambitions, investing, right? Taurus season talks about being comfortable, you know, being comfortable with who you are. This season also talks about growth. Really, being practical and working towards taking the steps towards your goals. And I feel like for you, that's what you're doing, because we are also a fixed sign, and the Hierophant talks about a higher level of enlightenment, a higher level of spirituality, belief, commitment, you know. Your third eye is cracking wide open here. Trusting, having faith. And then with the Five of Pentacles, this is talking about, you know, there being a feeling of lack, okay? So financially, things could be tough. But let's see here. I don't feel like that's going to really bother you that much. Yeah. Because see, the Ace of Cups. There is a new beginning of an emotional nature for you. Your cup runneth over. And I feel like for you, even though there's this feeling of lack or being left out in the cold, I feel like what matters most to you is your feelings, your emotions, you know. I don't think that you're going to let the I don't think you're going to let external factors really get to you, because you have a higher faith, you have a higher belief that whatever this is, it's going to get you out of this, you know. We saw the Five of Materials here too, in reverse, and it's like I said, like this whole situation is going to help push you out of that mindset, you know, that feeling that there's something lacking. You're gonna find happiness here with the Ace of Cups. Oops. Bottom of the deck, we got the Fool, Aries energy. This talks about taking a leap of faith. So this situation definitely requires a leap of faith. It requires that you trust in the divine, that it's going to lead you in the right direction. But I do feel a hesitancy towards it. Because you're so serious. With this King of Swords, you're focused on the outcome, I feel. Rather than being process-oriented, you're more goal-oriented. And I feel like there's a need to kind of step away from that mindset and become more process-oriented. Enjoy the process, you know, because it's going to lead to your happiness. All right, let's go ahead and pull a couple of advice cards for you. Universe, spirits, and guides, what advice do we have for Scorpio moving forward? What advice do we have for Scorpio moving forward, Spirit? Wow. Look at that. Freedom. Now, I'm going to read this one out of the book because I feel like the message is powerful. Your freedom is right around the corner. Your freedom is attainable, Scorpio. Let's see. The sacred landscape wants you to know. Express yourself without hesitation. Break free and let your spirit fly. Make choices that increase your freedom. Don't be tied down. Laugh, dance, explore, and go beyond predictable behavior. Be daring. Cast aside restrictions. Find your wings. As you do, you'll help others find theirs. You see, that goes hand in hand with the be generous of spirit there. Where was I? You are not here to be ordinary or live a mundane life. You are here to step beyond limitations and self-imposed boundaries. Do not be trapped by convention or the need to please others. Choose life on your terms. Don't accept rules that don't feel right. You can be immensely free and yet still be a part of a loving, supportive community. So see, you've got to get yourself out of this mindset of being misunderstood, Scorpio, because in a way we're all crazy, right? But also the other thing that I'm picking up with this here is kind of a warning from Spirit saying that be careful of, you know, not expressing yourself, like the more that you continue to hide a certain side of yourself, the more that this whole thing is going to magnify. So the more that you continue to be guarded with your emotions, the more that it's going to hinder you from realizing your true potential. You know, it's going to hinder you from achieving the abundance that you seek, the happiness that you seek, the freedom that you seek. You get what I'm saying, Scorpio? All right, let me go ahead and pull another one of these elemental cards here. What messages do we have for Scorpio moving forward, Spirit? What advice do we have for Scorpio? Thank you. Wow. Rain. Fecundity. Fecundity? I don't know what that word means, fecundity. Let me read this one out of the book as well, and then we'll end it there, okay, Scorpio? What number is that? 35? Rain. The conditions of greater prosperity are being met. Know that all will be well. Cleanse yourself of old, outdated views. You have everything you need to grow. Let yourself be cleansed. Yeah. You see, so it's like, I'm just getting this energy of like, you know, stubborn Scorpio. And I, you know, don't shoot the messenger, but I'm just getting this energy of like, stubborn Scorpio that, you know, knows what they need to do, but don't want to do it because they're too afraid of coming out of their shell. They're too afraid of fully expressing themselves and being 100% authentic. Because, you know, as much as we don't like to acknowledge it, I think that we are very sensitive to what others think about us, right? How others feel towards us. And that's something that we have to learn how to make peace with along this journey that we call life, right? Yeah, but that's all it is, Scorpio. There's a situation here that is going to illuminate for you and bring the abundance that you seek, but it starts with you opening up. You know, it starts with you singing the song of singing your own song, you know, creating your own tune, following the drum, the beat. What is it saying? Following the beat to your own drum, Scorpio. All right, Scorpio, that's all I have for you today. I hope that this reading resonated with you. If it did, please go ahead and click that like button down below. Don't forget to subscribe to my channel. If you'd like to book your personal reading, my information is in the description box below. And until next time, Scorpio, I will see you later. Bye.